Hello, and welcome to my first video blog. The purpose of this blog is to review horror movies, and the movie I'm going to start with is Quarantine. Now, I have to say this was a pretty good movie, and I do recommend it to any and all horror fans. This is a high compliment coming from me. You should know that I think most horror movies are crap, so if I say you should go see it, then you should go see it. The movie is about a reporter and her cameraman following the Los Angeles Fire Department for a night on the job. The night starts out lighthearted enough, and you're introduced to two of the firefighters. Once everyone is down for the night, the alarm rings and they quickly make their way to an apartment building where neighbors heard some screaming. They go into the woman's apartment and chaos ensues. Now, I must tell you, I did see the original, which is a Spanish film, from Spain, not Mexico, and was also very good, but there was less action. In the original, there were very few people living in the apartment building compared to the number that is living in the American version. I only saw the original online, so it was blurry and the subtitles weren't easy to read, but it got me in the mood to see the American version. Aside from being an almost shot-for-shot remake of the original, the lead actress brought on a good performance. Usually acting in a horror film is subpar. Jennifer Carpenter, the lead actress, made her role very believable. This movie was filmed with a handheld camera, not your cheap flimsy models, but the kind reporters use. The effects were stunning and looked like they were really happening. There are a few scenes where you actually believe someone is being shot and killed. Jay Hernandez also does his part to keep this film rolling along. You may know him as Paxton, or the guy that survived the ordeal in Hostel Part 1. In the end, there were a lot of questions and left the story open to the imagination of the viewers. The ending was different from the original, but I like this ending better. There are about to be spoilers, so if you haven't seen this movie, you might want to stop watching this now. Okay, everyone who doesn't want to be spoiled, have you left? Good. The ending of the American film was left open to speculation, which I liked. I saw this movie with my sister, and from the ending we concluded that the reason why everything was happening was because someone had caused it to happen. Let me explain. The movie is about a strain of rabies that flies from person to person by bodily fluids. It's your basic zombie infection rule. But this strain of rabies only takes minutes to gestate and cause the sufferer to become violent and flesh-eating. So it's sort of like they're zombies without the fact that they died and then came back to life. Now, because of this rabies virus, all of the tenants and the reporter are sealed into the building by the CDC. They get no explanation of what's going on, except for from one guy who's a veterinarian and notices the symptoms of the infected people. There were gory deaths, violent deaths, and almost non-stop action. I would say that if you're looking for a good chill, you should go see this movie. I give it 2 thumbs up, or 4 out of 5 stars, whichever method you prefer for rating. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, death to Teo Leone and screw you, Mayor.